Hello, this is a video to showcase my foliage cluster which I created for my Witcher 3 project. Each cluster takes a series of meshes and then generates them randomly. It isn't to create foliage in itself, but it's to take foliage meshes and then distribute them randomly to get random variation. First start in Houdini, and then I'll go into Engine and show you how it all works. Okay, so in Houdini, it all starts with a grid. This marks the area, then we're scattering it to create points. The points which we've created all have the same rotation, so we need to use this piece of X code to rotate them. It's quickly glanced over there, but there is a sort node which we're using to randomize the order of the points. We're then passing this into a group to simply just create 6 different groups, to which is then being passed onto a copy to points node. That's sampling from the group and then applying an object reference into those points. So in this case it's 6 different foliage meshes all being passed into different groups of points. You merge all this together and you get yourself a foliage cluster. In Engine you can apply any meshes to the 6 slots to create random variation. Each mesh also has access to the usual transforms such as scale and position. We can also increase the amount of grass or amount of foliage, and that will increase the density of each cluster. The previously shown grid can also be increased in size, therefore increasing the area which we cover with the foliage. In this case we make it even bigger to cover an even larger area. We can also change the global seed for just general random variation. After making further tweaks, we can now start to get back to what we originally were at. So we add dandelions in, we reduce the amount of grass, we reduce the area size, play around with global seed, and eventually we do get back to a dandelion cluster. As you can see, we've gone from a cluster of reeds to a large coverage of ferns, back to a cluster of dandelions within a few minutes. So this really showcases the power of this tool despite its simplicity. When we pair this tool with material instances and the actual material itself in Engine, it becomes a very versatile and powerful tool to use. This tool is used to create all the foliage within the Witcher project. The actual foliage meshes are individually created meshes, but the generation of it is all done throughout this tool.